turn 12. This is player 2, Britain. Let's enable a log and let's look at the replay. Alright, so that was another short one. It does seem like both sides are just not really getting into it very much. That's a case of being out in the open and not having, having to attack out in the open, I think, is mostly the problem here. Alright, so let's check for suppression of formation leaders. Okay. Well, we'll check everybody. Shouldn't be much suppression because the that would be suppressed is dead. That's not nice. Yeah, well, that's how it goes, right? Scouts gotta do what a scout's gotta do, and sometimes they pay the price. Now, if we learn something useful from it, then that would not be, the price is worth it. Surprisingly, suppression has gone up. So I'm trying to think how you would actually defend those victory axes in the center. I mean, yeah, well, in this case they're not really worth defending because they're only 90 points each. But if they were worth, say, 100 or more, well, more than that. Actually, 90 is not 9. Now that I think about it, 90 is not terribly low. So, okay, but I mean, how to defend those victory axes, because like you can take them, but if you're attacking from the British side of the map as they are here, they don't really have positions. We actually laid some mines already. Actually, they don't have good positions to defend them. So, I guess you would need something faster that you could keep moving forward, because that would be the best way. A good offense is a good offense is good as as good as a good defense, I guess, because it would certainly keep the enemy from prevent the enemy from advancing the way I allowed them here. So much to learn, right? Now, curiously, this unit is not range 12. We may be able to figure out where that attack came from. He was fired at by the something. No suppression on him though, so it wasn't very effective. So, I think I missed one here. Yeah, okay. He's still pinned. Let's look around. Somehow we can see that through the smoke somewhere. Let's see if we can see that. Okay, he can. Not from that position. Well, that helps, because now we know where not to move. Doesn't look like there's anybody here, though. Well, unfortunately, these scouts are going to have to move forward. I can't really afford to not have them do that. So they're just not doing anything useful from this position. Can't see anything. They need to be out in front. We have scouts here. Well, far less than we had before. So, which scouts are matched up here? They are matched up there. So what I might do is bring him forward so that he can actually see. Keep his weapons turned off in the range, and the range to 0, so we have line of sight there. And I'll advance that scout that way. Now nobody saw that. Let's see, range 12. Did anybody see where that came from? Possibly him. Oh, okay, just over there. It's range 12. It's just too far away, I guess. Actually, he's even in the log. That just occurred to me. Nope, it's not even in the log. Otherwise, British do not even know where that came from. Now, actually, might be in the file. Yeah, it's probably in the file. Yep, it's in the file. Range of 12 hexes. What? That's weird. Yeah, that says it's in... So it's gotta be in this area here. Not sure what to do about that. Okay, these scouts not seeing anything from that position. We need to get them out in the open. Um, Sadly for them, they just don't have good line of sight here. If you get a line of sight on those, you may be able to hit them with something. Well, right now we have no chance of hitting them with anything, even long range. Because I mean, his range is pretty good. Suffering combat friction, but there's no suppression, which is kind of odd. No, he's looked around already. Does the heavy machine gun move forward? That's the question. Probably should not. That's not really what they're good for. Still immobilized. The only thing is, an immobilized unit can't look around. Apparently, because it can't change position. So the code is written so that it's which direction the or the code was it was changed so that you have to actually point the unit in a direction to spot more effectively, to get a spotting opportunity. So how does that work for an immobilized unit? Do they still get a spotting opportunity even though they can't actually change their facing? Hex-based games, all those really oddball questions that you never would get under any other circumstances. So I'm reluctant to move them forward some more. I'm actually thinking I might move. No, since we have so much smoke here, might be a good idea to move quickly to that side. Doesn't really help. How does that help? What I like to do is move these around the slope and then up to. So move them slightly more forward here rather than have one of them so far back. But then these machine guns are in the way. Actually, there's a possibility that they might be better off being used somewhere else. Move them out of this area completely because we have the tanks are here and they're doing quite a fine job of covering this area, so these are not needed on this side. We also have machine guns on over here in that, but it may not last. So we do have other machine guns over here, but they're not very good positions at the moment. I didn't look around with this one. Can you see that? He can see those. Actually, I think he's out of range. Even if there was, he could see it. I don't think he could hit it because his range is only 16. Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep looking around. Down here. No, too much smoke in front of them. So the question: do I try to move forward? But with what? The engineers are proving not to be that effective at as regular infantry, because they don't have an LMG, which is kind of odd if you ask me. On the other hand, some of these guys have dug in already, so yeah. The problem, of course, is you can't see that. And that's the main reason to move them, because guess just improve their chances on that side of the hill. Okay, well, we'll consider that. Unbelievable, we can't see anything. Alright, so, and that scout has the best chance of spotting the German units that I know are moving up in this area, but they must be just far enough away that he can't say he has no chance of seeing them. That means he has to move forward, which means that he's giving his position away. He moved last turn as well, so that's, if he's been spotted there, then they'll have a better chance of seeing him this time. Okay, a lot of enemies have disappeared. There's almost no red on the map. We know they're about. I mean, they've actually inflicted casualties in the last turn. Let's see, what was that? Okay, that unit is quite weak now. 5 casualties. He's at half strength now. We should get him out of there. Yeah, that's not healthy for him. Okay, so this platoon is not getting weaker. Yeah, he's gonna have to move. Try rallying him again. And then we can look around a bit more, see if there's anything else. Yeah, he can move. Let's look around again. He's still a little bit in better shape, so yeah, well. Okay, so the best they can do is move that way. Don't know where to put the LMG. There's no good cover on top of the hill. If we expect the Germans, if they show themselves from this side, then that's one thing. So would actually be able to fire at them this way, but they seem to be maintaining a very low profile at the moment. Wow, they laid 2 mines already. These guys are somewhat efficient. Yeah. Okay, so here we have a case of very low experience. These experience is not much higher though. Actually laid 2 mines in the one turn that since I ordered him to do that. Normally it takes a lot longer. As in case in point here, I mean these guys haven't done anything yet, and I've actually seen cases where they don't do anything for the many turns. They aren't suppressed or anything, so they should be working on that. Well, of course, there's a possibility that because they're smaller units, they may not be doing that as well. I don't know if that applies to mine laying. No idea. All right, so we have the side covered. I Where is my recon? Here. I don't really have much left on this side. Well, the tank came out there, so I have to be careful. Unless I move the rest of them now. Well, he's definitely moving back. Risky because I don't know if there's anybody that's you can see all the way to there. So I'm moving a weakened unit that is possibly in line of sight of the enemy, and so far nothing terrible happened. I'm not sure why the couldn't see that. Because when the tank moved up there, the line of sight, one would think the line of sight would have been okay, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and defend these. I don't think the Germans will be trying too hard to attack here because, well, I do outnumber them at the moment. Lost sight of everything in here though, which is a bit troubling. I don't know where they're headed. So I think this is the right thing to do, is lay mines on this side. Let's see what happens. Trying to decide whether to move. We'll move the scout forward along here once he gets around the hill. He hasn't moved, so we'll put him there. He's still in. Yeah, he's in visual contact. This guy's taking any casualties? One there. Nothing. Okay. Gonna go with that. Where to put these? They're not terribly useful in these positions. Because they're just too close to the enemy. And I don't want to use them as scouts because that's kind of pointless. They can't shoot when they move, right? So I think I'll leave it there. Hopefully the smoke clears. But we can take advantage of the smoke and move. I'm actually gonna put him back here. Yeah. He's not gonna have good line of sight, but it'll have to do. Since the enemy has put up all this nice smoke for us, we might as well take advantage of it. And I think, well, see, this guy could potentially fire that way. Yeah, so even if the I prefer not to stack, so I think this would be line of sight that way. We'd have much better line of sight if it wasn't for the smoke. Alright, so this scout is going to probe for enemy positions, I guess. We'll do it from this side. It's a bit awkward because there's nothing that, if he spots something, there's nothing that can come up and shoot at it, so, because of the smoke. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'll leave him there, because he has pretty good line of sight that way. The enemy's got to be around here somewhere, unless unless they moved back. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay, well, the only way to find out is actually to move forward, so we'll do that. Yeah. Interesting. We spotted something really far away. But nothing close by. Okay, that just flies in the face of... That's completely... I don't get it. I mean, he's not moving that fast. So really, why are we seeing that one? Sorry, but that makes no sense. There's so many... the game just throws things like that. You're just like, we go, huh? Why we... Okay, if that's that far away, why we was gonna assume there's some units closer by. Anyway, so we can't see the enemy. Now the problem is, have they seen me? Yeah, that's moving out in the open. Even cautious movement, very close to the enemy can be spotted very easily. So, and since this guy is now probably seen me as well, yeah. So I don't expect that one to survive too much longer. I'm gonna move these this way, so then move them around the smoke, so we can get shots that way. Okay, so scouts are moving up the side. LNG here, and we'll put him on the slope. Okay, so we don't have the strength to actually go on, to move forward here. Now, what we can do is move these forward that side and try to use them to attack the enemies on the ridge, weaken them a little bit, and maybe that'll help. That might give a better chance of keeping their heads down and dissuade them from going on the attack here. Okay. Yeah, that's it. But I should get the scouts around the side first. Okay, we can't see anything. Do I want to keep him there? Scouts are going to move forward, so we'll put this bring it back into the trees. Okay, if you can see that from there, I wonder if we'll be able to see that from there. Okay, let's find out. Ooh, needed casualty. Let's see how much suppression we put on them. Enough that they didn't shoot back. Okay, that didn't quite work out, but not too bad. No casualties taken. Okay, now the problem here is he's got no support. So we probably want to. Do we have any? How much mortar ammo do we have left? A little bit. Okay, that's what we'll do there. Actually, to be honest, I think that's it. We're actually going to advance these this way. Okay, where are the scouts that go with this one? I think they're all gone. Uh-oh. Really? I'm fairly certain they had scouts. Yeah, they must all be gone by now. Okay, well, we can cover it from that side. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We may actually be able to push on that hill, and maybe, maybe, we'll see. There's not actually no point to doing that because there's no Victorexes up there, but still, I mean the Germans up on that hill are a bit of a nuisance. If we can move around this side, then we actually get a chance of. We know the Germans are along here, so we can't see them, but then we'd be outflanking them pretty effectively, I think. Well, which helps. I guess. Well, I think that's going to be it because I don't really want to. Well, let's see. He has has 2%. The one we need to fire at is this one here, and I don't have any way to get line of sight on him. So he's a bit on his own. Okay, we'll hit that one with mortar. Yeah. But that's going to be fairly slow, so... But whatever. Now, I think what we'll do is move... I'm going to move the engineers up to here, and then have them actually lay mines here. The last few turns, and then actually this rifle company will pull back a little bit. Rifle company, rifle platoon. It's getting a bit crowded behind you, if you ask me, so... Not sure what I can do about it. Now, we'll just have to deal with it for the time being. I think that's going to be it. Kind of a short turn, but not really much we can do. The enemy is kind of not showing itself very well. That's 15 hexes away from him. Wow, we can actually see that. Who can see that? Okay, we can see that from there. Which means that if I move him forward, maybe I'll take some shots at him. And he's better off on the slope anyway. To enemy seen. Oh, that one, right. Nope, not getting any hits on him, I think. He is pinned now, but that's not really all that useful. Okay, that's it. Yeah, now there's no point in these engineers laying mines because so one possibility is actually have this group move back across the hill, like maybe, I don't know. That seems kind of pointless. Yeah, struggling to maneuver in this tight area here. I don't have, yeah, too many units trying to crowd into a really tiny space here, and maybe not the best plan. Oh well, since when do I have really good plans? I think I'm going to leave it like that. There's probably artillery that could be called in, maybe? We have quite a lot, so getting into use it or lose it stage of the battle. Yeah, these guys could actually do something if we had targets. I think we'll hit those. Yeah, those are reasonable. Oh, he's not at contact. Oh, well, we're not doing that. Just out of curiosity, what is the... No, he's pretty slow. Take a whole turn. Not worth it. Alright, so anything else? Suspected enemy positions here. I prefer to actually have them in line of sight before trying to drop artillery on them, because if there's one that was sitting here for a long time, but they've obviously moved again because we've lost sight of them. Maybe after turn we'll spot them again, and that will help that situation. So let's check ranges, and then we're done. Again, not much battling in this one. I'm kind of at a loss here. I don't know. I'm actually enjoying the northern part of this battle because the north flank here, because I can see how to move up there. In the other areas, I'm too uncertain. Not really confident that I can do something useful. Just kind of waiting for the enemy to do something. But since that's a solo game, that kind of results in a stalemate. So I might need to do something else here. I don't know. I mean, I just don't have much strength in the center, and in the south, I guess we could try pushing forward there. We'll see what the Germans do next turn, and then we'll just make a decision. There's actually no point. I mean, that's just the difference. The thing I've observed against I've only played against exactly one player and play by email, and I don't know if it's just his style of play, but he never goes defensive like if he takes, it's primarily about destroying enemy units, which makes sense. I mean, that's where the points are. That's actually where the entertainment is, to put it bluntly. So yeah. I mean, it makes sense to do that, but how to do it without losing too many units like I seem to do is what I need to try and figure out. And this battle is not helping in that area at all. So yeah, a bit of a dull battle, if I'll be honest. But maybe if I can think of something to do, that would be helpful. Like in this area, I have no idea. Advancing here seems foolhardy. I mean, might as well wait for the Germans to show up again and then try to inflict casualties on them. Because they'll still be out in the open. There's no way they're going to get into cover in the next few turns. The smoke is not going to... They're not really going to save them. It's a temporary thing, right? So, well... We'll see how it works out. I think I'm more a victim of the map here. I'll leave those at 4. An open map with only infantry and only 1,000 points to work with. It's kind of tricky. On the other hand, the solo battles might be an opportunity just to really experiment with wacky stuff. Although, 1,000 points, what can you do? How wacky can you get? I don't know. Germans, maybe some SS, like elite units and stuff like that, just to mess about. Something to consider for the next one. Although I don't even know when the next one will be, because even this will be. I really got to start packing, so I won't be starting another one for a while. And I am doing some packing, but it's just not enough. I'm really feeling like I'm falling behind here. Way behind. Alright, so, almost done. A few more tanks and some armored cars. Wait a minute, he has a range of 12. Should I leave it on that? I will allow him to fire that, which is 5 hexes, and if they open up again, that will allow him to fire at the heavy machine guns that fired at him the previous turn. It's out of range for these guys, so it's no point. So we'll leave the range set to 12, and take the risk and see what happens. Now, he's in... That's actually better cover for him. And he's cutting out the chances of the tank moving up, so I think we're going to leave him there. Range of 10. Yeah, we'll leave it at 10 because that's the maximum for the anti-tank rifle. Yep. Try and corner that tank. Maybe we can get a shot at it and actually finally find out whether it's not an effective tank anymore. Stuck's got to run out sometime, right? So far, it's managed to find a position everything for a couple of turns in a row that allowed it to take some useful shots. But that can't go on forever. Just keep trying narrowing down the available hexes that it could use. Range 6 hexes. Okay, we'll leave that at 6. Leave that at 4, and then we're done. And no artillery.